at the very least, and it shows to me a degree of misguided that you are regarding our culture, and that you have some introspection to do, and you have to find a newfound respect for understanding more about the people that work for you, or who a component of the content is made for. The embellishment of slavery is where you display the true level of your insensitivity and lack of understanding about the culture that you have immersed yourself in, whether you like it or not. Pearl, at the end of the day, you f***ed up. I completely, as I said on that stream, denounce your statements. And I believe that you need to be held completely accountable for your words and your actions. And I want you to do it for the sake of my history, for the sake of my community, for the sake of my audience, and the people who have followed me and will continue to follow me, Pearl. The people that found you through my channel because of these actions. And Pearl, we had a one-on-one conversation before I recorded this video. And I told you I can no longer work with you. We had a dating show that was in the pipeline, and I was super excited about releasing this content on your platform and then cutting it up and putting it up on my platform and reacting to it. We did great content up there. But along with these statements that have come up, I no longer feel comfortable in having that dating show footage released along with the other content that was recorded up there onto your platform. I plan in the future not to release more content up onto the channel regarding my time in London. And to be honest, frankly, it really sucks because I had a lot that I wanted to be able to speak about. And again, to my community, to my audience, to the people who have followed me and will continue to follow me into the future, I have to take personal accountability for my working relationship with Pearl. And trust me when I say I take full ownership and full accountability. I had absolutely no idea of the comments that were made in the Nick Fuentes interview. And had I known this prior to, I would not have gone to London. I did not know about this until I came back. And then I went and did a live stream, and then my supporters let me know. For everyone else out there who's ever supported the platform and sent super chats, and for everyone who has been affected by this situation, like I said, I take full accountability. For those of you guys that have...
He's actually proving her right, but we're nearly there. Let's continue.
Followed my platform for a long time. Do understand that I've selected, at least I thought I've selected, with a fine-tooth comb who I have chosen to work with. If you guys already know, it hasn't been a lot of people, okay? I've also have a no beef policy on my platform because I think it does us no good to continue to promote fights and spats. I'm all about delivering value at the end of the day. But as a man in this space, I got to take full ownership and full accountability. And along with my accountability, this is now my definitive stance. I can no longer support or associate myself with the Just Pearly Things platform. And for those who still wish to continue to support voices of women that are down into the space who agree with the particular message that we put up on Jump Street, I want you guys to go check out and follow the following female content creators. All right, I got a list of their names right here. Don't want to forget anybody. Chantel Simone, The Crimson Cure, Danica Marie, Six the Goddess, Melanie King, and of course, Shahrazad Ali. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What you guys think about this particular conversation? Leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
I wish you luck. And, you know, I don't.
Wow.
I really don't. I don't wish luck to racists.
Oh, I'm not racist.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Nick.
Yeah, I am a little bit racist. But listen, but it's not because I hate people. I love people. It's just race is real. Race is real. Race is a part of us. So, hey, it is what it is.
And the Italians, we do not claim you.
Hey, the Italians don't claim you. You're the one dating a black guy. The Italians don't claim me. They don't claim you.
Oh, no, they claim me. They claim me.
I don't think so.
They do.
No,
Italian guys, yeah.
Italians,
Tell an
we're
Italian
big-
guy
we're
about
big
your
lovers.
affinity for black guys. That'll go over real well.
Good one, Nick.
Maybe some brajol. There's some Italian
No,
for
but
you.
I will make my black boyfriend some of that.
Ugh, wow. You don't know any better.
The thing is,
Oh, good.
I'm not really. Like I told you last week, I'm not a big Just Pearl fan, and I don't really watch her stuff or any of her affiliates just because there's other stuff that I watch that I feel they just go over the same topics of some of the other red pill content that I watch. So for me, when I watch that, I feel like I'm just watching a copycat. So I don't really go in for it. But on this occasion, I have to say that I think this guy's wrong. I think he's been oversensitive on this issue. He's kind of bowing down to his supporters who are saying certain things in his chat. He's got people in his ear, and he's made this video, and he thinks he's gonna, he's standing up for the right thing. But at the end of the day, like, if someone's got different views to you, get them on and let's discuss it.
Because we live in is it victim culture? I'm a victim. In a culture where everyone has to like you, everyone has to understand your feelings. Everyone has to. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the type of culture that we live in, and he's just reacting to that culture. Race. I call these people, what Nick Fuentes is pointing out is that is pointing out a reality, and one of the realities is called race. Race is a reality in the world, and all of us, including black people, are race loyalists. Okay, and this is why we all 80% of each race marry within its own race, because we are all race loyalists. Nick Fuentes pointing that out doesn't make him a racist. First of all, Nick Fuentes is a Catholic. For him to be a racist, he would be going against the Bible itself. Okay, he's a Christian, bro. He can't be racist. He knows, and he's someone who takes the faith serious as well.
He takes it seriously.
He's no joke. What I mean? He's not out here having sex outside marriage. He's not out here doing what and whatnot. But we live in such a sensitive world, such a sensitive Western world that that will negate reality over people's feelings. So someone's opinion can hurt your feelings now. Someone who has an opinion contrary to yours is a problem now, because you hurt my feelings. Not because you've actually analyzed what that person is saying and actually understood what they're saying. And whether that person says something that you like or don't like is neither here nor there. You should be able to hear what a person has to say. And just because it says something you don't like, you should be able to understand, okay, not everyone's going to agree with me. People are going to have different opinions about different things. And it's okay. Society can't coexist unless you are able to speak to a person who has a different opinion from you. Unless you can have a civil discourse with a person who has a different opinion from you, society cannot exist. So what I want to know, he mentioned slavery embellishment. He accused Pearl of basically embellishing slavery, so making light of slavery. That's not what I got from what she was saying. That's not what I got, and I need to see the full context, because I watched it time ago. Do you see what I'm saying? But I didn't get that. That.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I actually watched this one as well, and I didn't get that as well.
I didn't get that she was embellishing slavery or making light of slavery and all of that. And that was highly edited as well. You see what I'm saying? Look, how many movies have we seen? Oh, you're marrying outside your real race, especially in the black community. Marrying outside, you're marrying a person that's not black. That's not black. Like, it's a problem. Like, it's a problem. So if the Italians have that stance, that doesn't make them racist. If the Italians think it's so, they should only marry within their own race, that doesn't make them racist. If the Arabics think that they should only marry within their own race, if any African country, we should only marry within it, that doesn't make you racist. That makes you a race loyalist.
Well, it seems like if every race actually thinks like that, which from what you're talking about is true, it's a natural human phenomenon rather than a racist thing.
Than a racist issue. But he wants to make it into a racist issue because he believes that his feelings. Well, I think people go in his ears. I think because he did the show, right, at London, and he goes back to America. Just Pearls does the interview with Nick Fuentes. The interview comes out. A bunch of people get triggered by it because he just was in London just a second. You know, they started getting on his DMs and saying, "Well, are you going to speak out against this? Are you going to what and whatnot?"
Turning it into an issue.
Yeah. And in order for him to keep his fan base, guess what he's going to do? He's going to go out there and he's going to basically attack Just Pearls. Okay? Just Pearls having people work for her, having black people work for her, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What's the issue with that? What's the race issue?
This is what doesn't make sense. And
what? She's even said on the channel she likes black guys. She prefers black guys. So what's the what? People can't like who they like.
The issues he is having with her is that because she employs so many black people and talks about issues in the black community, she should take a pro-black stance against Nick Fuentes, which is just crazy to me.
But hold on a second. She doesn't talk about just the black community. She doesn't even talk about the black community. She talks about the Western world in general. She doesn't talk about the black community. She talks about the entire Western world.
She talks about feminism more than anything, I think.
Exactly.
And she's a woman, so
exactly.
Where does that? What happens there now?
Yeah, exactly. It's just that the people occupying the space, tends to be a lot of black people that occupies the space and talks a lot about. Look at Fresh and Fit. Look at all these podcasts. Look at the people that come onto these podcasts. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So she's got people that work for her that basically recruit people to come in, and then they have a chat. But that's not her targeting a certain section of society, or a certain group of people, in order to have them in their show, in order for her to become successful.